We had breakfast pizza. I need to make steak dinner after this stream at some point. Have I done all the things? Okay, I've got a territory expansion to do, and then we'll then we've already paid. I think we've already got everything here last time. I'll do territory expansion. I want Captrix or Scavola. We'll send Scavola. What one? Brekkie pizza is nice, but this was dinner. Dinner pizza is good. Why is the game not letting me send Scavola? Wait, what? Why am I not allowed to send Scavola on that one? Is she needed for the critical mission next? Must be. Oh. Okay. It's a bit odd, but okay. Infiltrators, Vanguard. That's a lot of abilities these guys have. Huh. Why has it still got Scavola stuff on here? That's very strange. Hey, Jen. How are you doing? Brekkie pizza is nice. I feel like any kind of time you get fresh pizza, it's a good time. Oh, Jen! Jen. Have you seen? Have you seen? Have you seen? Wait, where is it? Have you seen my merch? We have many merch. And a plush. The plush is like... This is like the actual size. The bean on here, in my thighs, is literally like the size. We need 100 beans to be sold, chat. You can now collect your limited edition bean. Make sure you get thighs for scale. Literally thighs for scale. Thighs for scale. Like, we got the Chibi Scuff sticker and a keychain and a mug and a rug. We got a wall scroll and trackies. We got a hat and a t-shirt and a top and a hoodie. And we got like an RGB fucking... Oh. We got an RGB desk mat as well. I love the desk mat, chat. It looks so good. It looks so good. Damn, you can't believe Jin doesn't have his merch even though that tiny bottom small does. Have you seen Small's ass? He's not small. He's got that big dumpy. I also hear he has a third leg, but you know, you didn't hear it from me. Yeah, no, I will try and ask them to do a jumbo plush if Small is like 3'11". Might be in the works soon too. Sick. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Modus Venator.
Oh, actually, no. You're going to die if I send you there. Okay, we should commit to one of these squads in full. Doesn't matter which one, but we should try and get them all from the same cohort so that they get appropriate buffs. Wait, so you're saying that Small could curl up and sleep on my rug? Cause like the rug is like 4 foot something. I mean, I can keep Small as a pet, and he can sleep on the rug. I mean, what? What? What did I do? It's like once, will it later just remove that price from the plushie? I think you just buy the plush at that point. And then, yeah. No, I think it's like it wants 100 people to pledge the purchase. Or 100 units to be pledged at purchase. But I think you can just outright buy the plushie as a pre-order kind of deal. Effectively. I don't know, man. Shit's complicated. I'm just a little guy. I don't know what I'm doing. I just work here. Well. But yeah, if you don't feel like paying for the full thing, you might as well just get like a little pledge. A little $3 pledge. Because they told me that they need 100 sales effectively of the thing in order to
Blake_Garm just raided with 2 viewers.
Wait, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you. How was your stream? What were you up to? Welcome raiders. I am Scuff. I do Warhammer stuff and mini painting and games with chat and many other things. I'm also just a silly little guy. I hope you had a good stream.
I detect the data scent of the prey.
Thank you for sharing your people with us. I will do my best to take good care of them. I saw your first time playing it. How are you finding it? Did you enjoy it? The campaign's quite fun, isn't it? You're very new to Warhammer. Really? You know what? I understand. A lot of people have been getting into Warhammer for the first time in recent months. It's mostly due to Space Marine 2, I think, as a game. It's been a lot of people's first experience. Like that and lockdown over COVID have been a really big influence in a lot of people getting into Warhammer as a universe. Is one of my favorites. You already have exposed. No. Correct. How does this work? Oh, I guess I have to do it in a place that she can actually see. That would make sense. line of sight is in fact a thing. You want to try and get into the tabletop, but there's a lot of money. Well, did you know? Yeah, try it in Tabletop Simulator. We actually had a YouTube video out earlier today, all about how people can play Tabletop Simulator, Warhammer 40k in Tabletop Simulator. So, you know, if you're not sure how to get the program working for you, we have the things. You have the things, you know. Kill Team is cheap. Kill Team is cheap as well. I also recommend Kill Team, but 40k is the big one that people want to get into. It just be that way, you know. How much? I mean,
Wiring targets.
they struck down on quite a bit of the Tabletop Simulator stuff, but it's all back now. I think Games Workshop knows that people playing in Tabletop Simulator is actually quite beneficial for them as a company, because it's free marketing basically. So, and it also gives people a way to see if they like it without having to have a very high investment cost. I think it's more lawyers tell them that they have to, like, you know, enforce their IP control and stuff. Or at least that's what I like to think if I wanna believe the best in people. Which is generally what I wanna do when I can, you know? It also allows you to recruit people. Yeah, a lot of it is backup. So I put a little guide on YouTube. IMGA stuff? I can't say I'm aware of anything on IMGA. You know, we'll get rid of that. You played with Empress from the States and Eden whole continent away. Yeah. Request, but delay. Akbani demands data. Procedural routine complete. Transmission sent. Response extremist.
What incompetence is this, Magos?
Lol.
Are you incapable of processing basic instructions, or have your data tethers malfunctioned? Respond once either issue is rectified.
Lol. No other request for delay. What does this mean? What was the point in that? Why did it give me the option to piss off our superiors, lol? That's so strange. Uploaded to IMGA and IMGA is blocked in the UK. Huh. Odd. At tables, there's no way to play with them. But you ain't buying tickets to play 2k points once. That's fair. Also, you know, fucking long. Commuting is a pain. Oh, that's a hex mark. Oh, that needs to die. Okay. What else we got? Hexmark and Praetorian. That's fine.
Call the hunt. Call the hunt.
Go all in on melee. Well, as much as we can. But yeah, it seems to happen every couple of years. Games Workshop does a takedown of all of the TTS stuff, and then it comes back like literally weeks later. What do you think of new chaplain or Judicia, the trainee chaplain? One or the other. My money is on Chaplain just because people will...
Optimized.
I think people will enjoy the idea of playing Chaplain more than they realize. Wait, what? Where's the rest of my movement gone? What the fuck? Oh, perturbed. Oh, I forgot I had that debuff. That's super annoying. I also very much like the idea of a chaplain being on the roster. I think it adds something genuinely quite a bit different to what a lot of other classes would add. People might want an apothecary, but like, I think that undermines some of like the lethality of the game, having a dedicated healer support type class. And there's already, I think, enough support in the game. Having more is just going to make them have to alter the difficulty scaling, which is going to mess up a lot of other class balance. So yeah, my money's on Chaplain. Or Chaplain adjacent creature. Ah. And hello, you need more salami. Why do you need more salami? What do you want... Lycan, what do you want to do with the salami? Explain it to me. What does the salami wish to... What do you wish the salami to do? More salami to throw? Why do you want to eat the meat at me? Why must you eat the meat? I am but an innocent creature. An innocent creature? Damn. Kinda knew that was gonna happen though. Understandable. We can appreciate people enjoying themselves. Can I shoot this guy? I can. Cool new at least. Yeah, it's been a bit of an odd stream. I hope people will very much like the actually new model as much as they seem to like this one. I don't know if people prefer this design over my actual design, in all honesty. Given the way people react whenever this con comes out, it's kind of a bit funny.
Lying in wait.
I mean, I feel like my classic model is Mummy Scuff. If that's what you would like to call such a thing. This one kind of vibes as a very young adult Scuff, lol. You do like the 80s, 90s anime model? What if I had that done in this art style, though? How would you feel, chat? How would you feel if that's how we ended up getting a model? Man. I'm so excited. But yeah, I think what would be cool, I think, for this plushie would be to maybe if when I can order stuff.
Following the successful execution of your objectives,
do the thing.
strategic calculation.
Okay, okay, we already know what all this is. You already know. Oh, this
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
Brian of knowledge, I still can't do stuff.
Studying.
Who has a point? You have a point.
In effect.
Do you like having less damage from ranged attack? That just seems really good. Well, I'm sorry. So sorry. Oh wait, no, it does work on the other one. Man, on the critical path. Investigate the lure of tech specialists working at exotic. Aid the hunt for Jebka. Crowd plasm. Oh, that's a lot of bullshit. That's fine though.
It pleases us not that the cryptech Jebka has remained a step ahead of our efforts to corner it. The alien mocks us with its brazen continuation of existence. Troubling indeed. Its distinctive trace radiation should aid in tracking it, but even in this we are obstructed. I have conducted extensive rites of comprehension, and yet the data omens offer no more illumination. We require an expert in the subject. Magos Faradov has established a laboratory shrine some way outside Ex Veritas. He has no equal in the study of exotic radiation.
How has this Faradov suggested we proceed?
Is he dead?
Attempts to contact his laboratory
He's dead, isn't he?
have failed. All evidence points towards the conclusion that an undesirable event has befallen him. The intervention clade must enter the laboratory shrine and recover all Faradov's data, and Faradov himself, if he is alive.
He's totally dead. He's absolutely dead. Super dead. Why is Scaevola broken? God damn it.
Coordinating data.
I really want to use Scaevola, but like, she just doesn't want to work for me anymore. Which there's a bit of me that kind of thought would happen eventually, but I didn't really expect it to like be like this, you know? Yeah, Kepra kind of just wants to play with, hang out with Skatari. I wonder if I should have... I should probably take Rust Stalkers though, because they've got that... Oh, but the grenades are so useful. Hey Rai Rai, how are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Rai, have you seen our merch? I'm gonna keep showing it off every time someone comes in. Look, we got a plushie. And we got a mouse, a desk mat. We got all of these clothes. And posters, and wall scroll, and a cup. And a sticker. And a keychain. And a rug. Hi, Rat. Is there something you would like to say? Do you think you could do you think you could articulate yourself a little bit? Maybe use some words instead of just barking at us. You know, if you keep talking like that, I might just have to put a muzzle on you. You like the freckles? Be just like me for real. I also have freckles in places. There. Rat is a good girl, aren't you, Rat? But I feel like Rat has to earn it. Rat has to earn it. Rat, do you like it when we call you a good girl?
Should be full of activity. Perform a wider scan.
Freckles are cute.
We shall assume the worst. Storm the nave of the laboratory and eliminate any hostiles. Then we can learn what has become.
You'll never admit
of
to
our
any weakness.
radiation expert.
I don't know, I feel like it's a strength to be capable of admitting things that most people are afraid to say. Don't you think? If someone is afraid of who they are and choose to hide from it, then surely it is stronger to admit it. I wonder how AdMech will be like in Dawn of War 4. I'm also excited to see what AdMech are like. Exciting to see what the next faction is. It's gonna be Chaos. Let's be honest. It's going to be Chaos Space Marines. It's definitely going to be Chaos Space Marines. Or Rat, are you saying that you'll never admit to any weakness because you'd rather it be exposed by someone else? Because we can do that if you want. Why am I like this, chat? Actually, no, why am I even questioning that? You'll love me for being like this. Deep down, you need an adult. But Rat, I am an adult. Next thing you know, you'll want to... 5 pounds says it's Elephas again. I'd fucking love it to be Elephas. Why am I like this? Because it's fun. It is fun. Rat, would you like your hand held? Maybe perhaps a collar and a lead to go on walkies while we get you worked to coax those words out. Because otherwise, you know, otherwise it's just going to be teasing. And teasing is fun. But it only gets you so far. I mean, what? Elephas is rad, but you want the original voice actor for it because the smooth baritone was everything. Yes, I mean, Elephas was one of the reasons why I started to look into Wordbearer's lore and was like, man, these guys are cool. They're the best, they are hands down the best Chaos faction. Elephas was like very much the driving force behind me getting into Chaos Space Marines as a faction. Chat, I need some sussy fan art of me doing that thing to Rat, lol. I'm kidding. Unless... The only voice in Dawn of War that was better is Sindri. Yeah, Sindri is classic. Sindri is very much classic. And I feel like anyone is hard pressed to beat Sindri in terms of like peak villain power. Even Abaddon in Dawn of War 2, for his brief appearance, didn't really. Why are my frames so bad in this second mission? We've only done one mission before this. Right, Abaddon showed up in Dawn of War 2. Yeah, Abaddon just felt very cringe in Dawn of War 2. He felt completely unnecessary as well. And what do we do when things aren't necessary, chat? We rid ourselves of such burden. Oh, Rat, by the way, do you wanna learn how to play 40k next week? Oh fuck, I forgot to do the thing. Man, I really can't stand the frame drops. After this mission, I'm gonna have to restart the client. Usually it takes like an hour or so before it starts to act up like this, but this is something different. When you have meetings, so you let me know. That's fair. I hope things go well. Yeah, I'm down. In fact, I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I want to organize a bunch of collabs for the for my birthday event, but also it's hard to organize stuff, chat. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. There's also a lot of different things I want to do. It's like, oh yes, what characters do we have in Soulstorm? Random Tower Commander, Random Canoness, Random Guard Commander, Boreal of the Random Chaos Lord. Oh, what else? Azrael Vex, Supreme Overlord of Comora. Yeah, that felt very strange.
Receiving.
Hey, Wolfsky. That certainly is an avatar. It's a very good avatar, don't you think? Can I save it? I can't. You can save it. Okay, hang on. I'm just very annoyed at all of the weirdness that's happening right now, and I would like to. I just don't want to have to deal with it, chat. It's all the strange frame rate drop, motion blur stuff that's going on. Is it's annoying me. Dark Elder have no big heavy support outside of asking for their less energy brethren for help. What do you mean? They have Scourgers with Haywire Blasters. Just have infinite Scourgers. And a bazillion Dark Lancers, which are basically Bright Lancers. But edgy. Speaking of which, I need to start work on my Dark Eldar soon. Nothing land. Oh yeah, I mean they had the Tantalus, didn't they? And then it got Legends and removed from the Forge Wild store. But I kind of feel like that kind of stuff is doesn't really feel on brand for the Dark Eldar. You know what I mean?
Networking.
I think I'd just rather if they just stayed in their lane as a as like a sort of like raiding faction. It'd be weird if they suddenly started to have like big heavy weaponry. Though I do like the idea of them having something Phantom Titan equivalent, you know? You desperately want a Void Raven. That's true, they do have the Void Raven bomber. Did they make the Void Raven good in 11th edition? Because flyers were in a very weird space. And a lot of flyers became hover vehicles that stuck around, like the
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
like the what was the thing that got good? The But one, lots of vehicles lost aircraft, so we're buffed that way. Yeah. Get radiated. Oh no.
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
The scarab. Being able to keep part of the game 100% of the time help. Yeah. Yeah, the fly rules for I mean, I'm still not entirely convinced that the fly rules are particularly good in 11th edition.
Receiving.
Fantastic Press did release epic rules for a Shadow Stalker Titan. That was a true of the Phantom Titan. I would what's Fantastic Press? I can't say I've heard of that, whatever it is. Uh-oh. Bro was too good at his job. High density of fly stuff gave the Helldrake more reason to exist. That's true.
Sending.
I very much like what they've done with the Helldrake, because it seems like it's going to be really kind of useful. I don't have one, but like I always thought it was a cool model whenever I saw one. Oh. I can get all three. There is an angle. I need to just... There we go. Oh, I should have done that. Damn. Oh well. Oh well.
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
You ought to get your Helldrake on the table. Yes. Yes, you should. Helldrakes look so cool. I understand that for a lot of people they're considered a bit of a pain to play with and hobby up because, you know, there's a lot of trim on that Helldrake. But then I look at what some people do with them and I'm just like, man, that shit's beautiful. Wish I had a Helldrake. And there's another bit of me that's like, man, I don't know that I have the patience to do a Helldrake up to be as good as a Helldrake, look as good as a Helldrake can look. You wish you were a Helldrake? Helldrakes are great. Fly was given an in-between of what you wanted. And the bullshit tent. -2" to ignore terrain. I really like that. But one thing that interests me about that particular update is that it's not just like flyers that benefit from that, but anything with the fly keyword. So that also means basically, well, just loads of stuff, honestly. Like, there's so much that gets a solid benefit out of that update. Oh. Die. Oh, shit. Okay, that could have gone worse. See if we can get this ranger somewhere. Oh, he's stuck for some reason. Strange, but okay. I guess we'll kill that. Just to get it gone. Oh, that could have gone worse. No! You bastard! Man. Oh wait, what's this? Oh, fuck. Die, please. Oh, I lost my guy. I lost 2 guys, man.
Receiving.
You get healed. You get deleted. Oh, for fuck's sake. How's the game? Game is good, Harry. It's an old model, actually. It's just not one I've used for a while. I've been doing a lot of time with the PNG Vtuber model.
But not conclusive.
I think when I went and showed off all the merch. Oh, by the way, we've got a new merch store. We've got a new merch store. Man, I would really like. There's a bit of me that wonders if I should just find a good hentai artist to draw my model, because like, porn artists draw really well. Has something gone wrong with the screen? You were streaming to us? Well, no, chat wanted my model to be big, so for reasons I can't quite, you know, no one ever put into words. So I made the game smaller so that I wasn't blocking as much of it.
He must be elsewhere. The data archivum may have held out against the Necrons. According to standard construction,
That makes sense, right,
it should
Val?
be more defensible than the rest of the structure.
Some H artists are also very detailed as well. They are.
It is
Like
no
this
better
was
than
drawn by a
walking
guy called
into a trap.
Linebreaker, who has a very specific thing. Weird stuff on the left. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I didn't realize. Man, I goofed. No one was talking about it. No one said anything. I didn't know that, Mazu. But I'm glad that you enjoy the things you enjoy. Val, thank you for telling me. No one was. I feel like no one was paying attention to. Was no one actually paying attention to the gameplay? They're just hearing me yap. You thought it was part of the game? No. I was showing my friend Daly came in and wanted some feedback on a video before we started playing, so I like streamed it to chat, and then yeah. Don't know what else to say. Oh, sorry, you were dipping in and out. Lost. Why are you still working? Just staring at your massive scuff cat. Yes. You're playing Dungeon Bodega Simulator. I don't know what that is. Well. Multiple landing confirmed Necron, 0 living humans in target zone.
No personnel were caught in the crossfire, because no personnel survived. A bitter turn of chance. Press the attack!
Correct. But look, there's a little scuffling down below. We're sitting on it. Look how big it is. Isn't it great? It's so bouncy. It's so bouncy, chat. Look at this cat that I'm sitting on. It's just like a bigger version of the cat in my lap. You all like big cats, right, chat? That's why you're here. What the cat does. You can even get them as plushies now. Very important that you get your cat plush. Oh, those death marks are going to be a pain. But yeah, we have a plushie. It's very exciting. We have a plushie and new merch. Like I can't like express how excited I am to actually have merch. Like I feel like, is this it? Is this the moment you realize you've made it as a content creator? You have like cool stuff that people might actually want and people have actually bought. Like that feels so cool to me. It also feels very real. Like it's a big milestone, I think, in the content creator scene. You run a shop in a dungeon, it's pretty chill. Yeah, that sounds pretty chill. It also sounds like you'd meet a lot of interesting characters in that game. Is it sort of like roleplay, like a role-playing game?
Ready.
Or roleplay-esque?
Transmitting.
Correct. Keep forgetting that guy should have done that. Ah! I know what that buff is. It's the divination buff. And it's super annoying. You guess it's an RPG? The concept gives me very RPG vibes. Oh, can I not move that guy into cover? Oh, I should have moved first. Sometimes it be that way, though. Get dodged, nerd!
Networking.
Yo. Oh, that's not too far. Rude! How dare! Wanna go. That works. Ah! Hey, Demi, how you doing? You leave my ranger alone. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. I hope that you've been well. Correct. Where did this model come from? Jades, this is an old model I've had for a hot minute. It's by an artist by the name of Limebreaker. You doing many things in many ways? Understandable. Hey Major, how you doing? This isn't a new model, if anyone's wondering. This is also not our one of our official designs.
Processing orders. Ready.
Limebreaker made a really cool new model, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, this looks cool. I will. They made this free model a little while ago, and I was like, yeah, no, I like this. I will try it. And people seem to really like it, so it stuck around. Can you think about why someone would like this model, chat? I'm glad that you're well. Get healed. Oh, no, that was pretty good. New turn. I don't want to go about this. That works.
Transmitting.
No, would someone like this model? Big personality, obviously. Do not ask me the eye color. Lol. Yes. It is a very nice model, though. Oh, fuck. Oh, I've made a mistake. I will take 3 turns, please. And you will get none, because that's the law. As dictated by Scuff. Is there a guy with a gun I can send that might actually get in range? No? Okay. Andy, how are you doing? It's lovely to see you. I hope that you're well. Oh! Oh god, I didn't realize there was anyone still alive over there. Fuck. I may have goofed a lot. Oh, okay, that'll do. That'll do. Correct. Just doing laundry after work? Welcome home. I hope work wasn't too hard for you today. Corpse throws the protocol, returns, match, reference, Magos, Faradov.
So, our unfortunate Magos did not survive. Yet, just as our knowledge will outlive us, so Faradov's research should remain in the data archives. Address the matter of his remains, but remember, the data is our priority.
Man, chat, if you're not aware, and I'm gonna keep saying this, we have merch. For the first time, we have merch. We have so much merch, and we have a plush. You should definitely treat yourself to a little plush. Scuff merch.
You would use
Many
one
scuff
of your
merch.
combat troops to transport this body? Retrieval of all resources is a laudable aim, but only if it does not compromise mission effectiveness.
Oh, did I lose the... Oh, I lost a really good unit as well. Damn.
Faradov was thorough. He had huge amounts of data archived in these cogitators.
Faradov also
Even
had
with the
huge
priority
amounts of data,
cascade
chat.
into Ex Veritas, it will take time to complete.
Also, I quite like this art style. Like, it's just nice to see something that stands out in the VTuber scene. I think that's one of the things I struggled to find, really, was a good artist that didn't... Like, I like the 90s style. But more than anything, I feel like having a nice,
No.
not generic art
Transmission
style
of the data is our priority. Hold this position
is always
and protect the cogitators until the transfer is finished. Do not let Faradov's work be lost.
Okay. Huge amounts of data and it's too big data preserves. Exactly. Exactly.
Send it.
Okay. My melee guys are going to die. That's the truth. In this particular kind of thing. Oh, the Marshal isn't dead. I thought the Marshal had died. Yeah, great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Excellent.
Receiving.
Emperor will go there. We no longer have our Vanguard. I think the Vanguard was the one that left to support the other guy. When did I get a new model? Fat Cat, this is actually an old model. I've had it for like ages. I just don't really use it that much. Because it's not like it's one of my actual character designs. It's just a model that I picked up for free. Because the artist put it out there. And I thought it was cool, so I used it for a little bit. You know? And then it's like, I was kind of just cycling through all the models that I had, and chat was just like, yeah, no, use that one. For reasons known only to the people in chat. this was very much appreciated as far as models go. You were about to say it's a bit revealing. I suppose that's one way to describe it. The artist very much has a very particular art style. We shall see. We shall say. Hey, here we go. Very popular for the amazing outros. The reasons are honka donka badonkers. Yes. Yes. I know what this model is. It's literally drawn by a porn artist. Linebreaker is very famous on Newgrounds. And you know, that's okay. Nothing wrong with catering to an audience, you know? Lol, Ruben. You know, I'm very glad that my community knows what it likes. It very much helps me, it helps guide my decisions about how to keep you all entertained. Quote the person on the internet, you gotta get in there. Understandable. But people also said that about my previous models. Everyone be like, yeah. No, I just have good character designs. What am I saying? And have had the privilege of working with some very, very, very skilled and wonderful artists in my time. You should make an OC. Nothing about you is subtle. Good. I don't, as an autistic person, I can't stand subtlety. Oops. Did I kill my own guy? Yeah. Do I care that much? Nah. Acceptable losses, innit? Your friend's thumbnail artist is really good.
Coordinating data.
Danny. Or not, that's fine too, I suppose. Oh man. Ah! Wait, so when you make a sarcastic jokes, you don't realize that you've been sounding intentionally mean this whole time? Wait, you think you're sounding mean? Me, I know, I'm very aware of my autism, so I do my best to just not read anything into anything people say, because like, I don't think anyone intends to be mean. And also I know that, you know, people will misinterpret stuff. I used to be a lot more sensitive about things, in all honesty, and I used to take things a lot more personally. But I know that no one would come and hang out in my chat if they meant me any real harm, you know? So don't worry about that. Yeah. Also, don't be mean to yourself. Only I may do the self-deprecating humor in this house. Don't you know? There can only be one. Ah! Can't believe you'd throw meat at my shins. Why would you do this? Why am I bad? Explain yourself. Oh! killed all of that shit. Man. This some bullshit. Sick.
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
Average strategy game. I have to survive a certain number of turns. The question is, can I? Stop being alive.
Ready.
Come on. No! Man.
Transmitting.
God, I love arc rifles. Okay. The playthrough was like, you think you cleared the room and then 20 more enemies show up? Yeah, some of the missions be like that. It's not nearly as bad when you're playing the Necrons, in all honesty. Necrons have it easy, but I kind of guess it is kind of their home. Whether the ad mech want to admit it or not. Oh. Oh! Oh, how delightful. How delightful.
Receiving. Ready.
Oh, these things might get back up. Finish them. No! You're not allowed to heal! That's bullshit! Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Oh, God. Well. Certainly know how to make a situation feel desperate.
Processing orders.
I will give them that.
Sending.
If we can kill this immortal. We can! How delightful. Wait, is that not an assault? Oh. Oh, I thought that was an assault weapon. Die, please. Thank you. I appreciate that. Excellent. Hey, Maz. You just playing Power World after work? Nice. I know a lot of people. Enjoy Power World. How are you doing, Maz? Lovely to see you. You having a good day? I hope so. Don't you shoot my plasma gunner. No! I need to survive one more turn after this. I'm confident Kepra can survive. I'm not so confident about the rest of the Skitarii. But, you know, they are technically acceptable losses. Ever thought about playing Power World? I can't say that I have, in all honesty. I know it's a big game, and they're doing a lot to push it as far as, like, modern games go. It seems to be very popular. I'm not against playing it, but I don't know. If people really want me to play it, it's got off work. I hope you had a... No, that's an old model that I just haven't used in a hot minute, Leo. Also, have you seen our merch? It's in the pinned comment, and also if you scroll down, we have loads of merch and a plush. Go get yourself a plush. It might take a long time to get anywhere because, you know, it hasn't been made yet. But pre-orders are up for it. We need like 100 pre-orders. We need 100 pre-orders to make it real. Hey, Atticus. Who are you calling good girl, Atticus? I am the one who calls people good girl. Or boy, depending on who they are. I mean, I am a good girl, but I'm not the kind of good girl you call good girl. Most of the time. It really depends on the dynamic, in all honesty. Oh, thank fuck, there's no more reinforcements. I am good. It's the start of the week. It's literally Monday. I'm good, not good. Maybe good is conditional, kind of. Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Command Doctrina effective.
Kind of, yeah. I'm very particular. I mean, I'm not actually. I just, you know. It takes a certain kind of person, shall we say. Pato the Gato, always. Bye, Pato, apparently. I keep forgetting. I've forgotten. I need to edit that redeem. I need to move it somewhere else. I need to move it somewhere else. It's still spec'd, like it's still like positioned for the chibi model, which, you know, sometimes leads to some very awkward pats in unintentional places for some people. Hi Evie, what's up, little cat? Correct. Oh, I can't believe you've done this. Tactical pat though. Understandable. Understandable.
Coordinating data.
I think we're kind of good to go, actually.
Receiving.
The data
We did it.
transmission is complete. Scrape the upper layers of Farados's research. highlight any reference to the Tesseract Labyrinth.
Ow.
Concerning. Had Faradoff come across the labyrinth in his research, it could have illuminated its significance. It must remain an unknown variable in the fate
I
of
drank too
Hecate's
quickly.
fall.
Wow.
For now.
What will happen?
We must consider the possibility that Jebka attacked the laboratory because it recognized Faradoff's work as a threat. The alien is cunning, but Faradoff scared it into action. His work may hold the key to killing Jebka. We have but to use it correctly.
Nice. What this?
Megos. Many iterations of a prognosticated data oracle have generated a probability matrix. This has granted us a map of cryptic Jebka's potential future movements.
Ow.
An impressive conjecture, if it proves accurate.
Okay.
Further data oracles predict the original's accuracy at 81%. Magos Faradov's work on exotic radiation isotopic trace patterns was instrumental in the data oracle's creation.
And though his flesh failed, his knowledge endured. And so he serves the Omnisire beyond death.
Cool.
Jebka has the means of traveling quickly, likely on an anti-gravitic transport vehicle. Attempts to engage this conveyance with aerial assets have been unsuccessful. It employs unfamiliar stealth technology that frustrates our Archaeopter targeting. Planting a tracker on the vehicle will
Archaeopter?
allow us to bypass these defenses. It is the
Oh.
solution calculated as offering the highest probability of success.
I take it my intervention, Clade, is to place this tracker.
Obviously.
Most perceptive, Magos.
This is a task for a fast-moving unit, capable of operating in enemy territory unobserved. Subdominatus Kepra, you have experience fighting alongside the Sicarian infiltrators.
I
Kepra
have
go.
excellent saboteurs and shock troops, and very suited to this mission.
Then they should be led by someone who can show the required initiative. I would...
Of course, Magos. Eliminating Jebka is worth any risk. If this Xenos can be cornered, I will see it done.
Okay. Helicopter, the one with the funny wings. Wait, there's a helicopter? You know how much good at time, but this one was pretty hard for me. But goddamn, what's the sound design and music? Absolutely. Hey, Lily. Very Da Vinci flying machine looking. Really? That's kind of cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, you got a new thing. What's this do? Gate obscured. No, I like the movement more. The movement is way more useful. And movement is insanely powerful in this game. More heal. Soon enough, she's gonna be maxed out. I feel like
Processing orders.
it's a lot easier to max out the characters you get for this one.
Lying in wait.
Doom Complex Assault. Why are you broken? Why can't I bring Scavola?
Most curious.
Why can't I bring you to do anything? Fuck.
Fascinating.
They're still updating Speed Freaks. Somehow that game is surviving.
Studying.
Like, I don't dislike Speed Freaks. I just think it's, I just think it's whole, oh, I'm going to, I just don't like that they have a battle pass. Like, that's my main issue with it. I don't want to pay for stuff with battle passes. I don't like the idea that, like, it's the only way a business can survive. It just doesn't seem good. To me, at least, you know? Oh, I like that. Really powerful. Do I want the plasma? No, I think I want the arc rifle. Oh, we got the Marshal. Ooh, do I want the Marshal? I should get the Marshal. Marshals are really strong. Orcs are the most fun faction in Warhammer. Definitely. Definitely. I don't know. I mean, fun is kind of subjective, but like, I feel like you can't argue. Like, everyone who plays Orcs seems like they're having a good time. Generally speaking. Okay. We just need to kill all of these fuckers. In theory, that's not that hard. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Quite literally a game theory. A theory that we here are having in this video game. I won't apologize for my terrible joke, chat. I won't. And nor do I think you would expect me to.
Acquiring targets.
Why do you get multiple turns before I get one? Ah. Why? What is this, a boost? A boost? I suppose maybe it could be argued that I did deserve that. Maybe. Perhaps. No, I think that is about the best I can do. Oh well. Cough slummy. Yeah, that's where it is right now. You explode these ones. There you go. Glorious. Glorious. It's so weird when I think about the VTubing space. It's either anime or it's like really amazing or it's like just not worth looking at. There's no sort of like, there's no real in between. And that's not to criticize some artists. It's just I don't know, man. The quality is all over the place when it comes to VTuber artists. And I guess that makes sense. It's a very saturated place, but it's also very competitive. Moo Clover has an outstanding VTuber setup. Yeah, I know Clover. I just want something, like, I can either go for the retro style, or I could get something kind of very different and unique, where the artist is really just doing their own thing. I think it's one of those things where I think I'd love it if more artists kind of found their own kind of style. I want to encourage that more in this space. But we don't see it. We don't often see it. I mean, that's why I chose the artist for my chibi model, because they just kind of really stood out. But I don't know that they can give me everything I want for the 2.0 model. Maybe. It might be worth giving them a shot though. But there's a lot of things I'd like. A lot of things. When did I debut? Thrillville, this is like an old model. Like an old model. From like, God, I don't even know when it was I first had this one up. But yeah, it definitely isn't a recent model. Hey, wondering. Abuse. Why dost thou abuse? Look, we need badonkadonks and thighs that can crush your head like a watermelon. In fairness, the new design can have these things, or rather it does, in all honesty. I think my struggle is just finding someone that I reckon I can vibe with, you know?
Modus Venator.
I feel like it's always funny how surprised people get when they see me use this model. It's like, yes, I've had this model for ages. Haven't seen it? Well, you know. I've had it for a very long time. That's probably why. I don't often use it. Because I don't really... It's not new. It's not shiny. I feel like the novelty, for me at least, wears off once in a while. I really, But then again, it's been a long time since I've used it, you know? It's been a very long time. Welcome back, Raven. How are you doing? Did you have a good nap? Die. How are you still not dead? I specifically requested it. You recognize the artist for this model. I bet you do. I bet you do. You recognize them from Newgrounds. Ah. But yeah, it's a cool art style.
Acquiring targets.
Like very obvious other reasons. Like it's just a cool art style. Like that's one of the reasons I like it, and will probably always keep it in my like roster of things I'll occasionally throw out there. Because there's nothing quite like it. I'm as old as you. Ruben, you know I'm older than you, right?
The hunt.
You literally know that I'm older than you. I am old. I don't like it, but here I am, existing in my 30s, doing my best. Doing my best. The best that I can. Oh, I should probably have popped it. I'm in your 30s, not that old. Your Oshi is literally 32. You mean I'm not your Oshi? Damn. Okay. Fuck. Wow. Wow. I can't believe this, chat. Lol. You take solace in the fact that you're in your 40s, so at least I am younger than you. I'm not in my 40s yet. I still have a couple more years before I end up in that age bracket. A couple more years. But how long? How long, chat? How long will it be? You know what I think is funny? When I see an artist that draws a really young looking avatar, and then they just slap a beard on them hoping it'll make them look old, and it just looks really weird instead. Sorry, I just saw this. I can't find out your Oshi. Am I not your Oshi, Ruben? Man. One man can't have two Oshi masters, thus you can only have one Kami Oshi. Man. The tragedy. The tragedy that has befallen me. Yes! Correct. The tragedy, chat.
Ready.
Ah. You're one of my worst of the very few you actually watched. There's the Dutch friend too, Jana. Who's Jana? Mattel! Thank you so much for all your support. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. I appreciate you. No, don't run away. Oh. Ah. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Not that I had a plan, of course.
Lying in wait.
I don't know what I was expecting to happen there. In all honesty. But hey, man, this game. It just gets really weird frame drops sometimes.
Lying in wait.
I'm just like, why? You were fine a second ago. What did I do?
Skulls for the Skull Throne!
Shades Dude 37 just cheered 500 bits. I go on Twitter and the first thing I see is a woman dipping a stick of butter into a large McDonald's Coke. How are these people real?
Why would you... What? Why would you... What? Buttered Coke? I don't know what to say about that. Why, Shades? Who would do that to themselves? Why would anyone think that that's a good idea? Surely that can't taste nice. Surely not. My word. I don't understand people, chat. Now. No! Yeah, chain lightning. He was taking chunks of butter like it was nothing. Jesus Christ, that sounds horrid. That surely can't taste good.
I detect the data scent of the prey.
There's no way that tastes good. None. It's your turn. Oh, you're the last one.
Effect.
Oh, I see. It was Coke. It wasn't Coke, it was Dr. Pepper. I feel like that doesn't make it any better, though. Let's be real. Having Coke instead of Dr. Pepper instead of Coke doesn't make dipping butter into a McDonald's fizzy drink any better. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. Like, no. Yo. Okay, I get reinforcement. Wow, a great many round bouncy circles on the screen. There are. Look at all these cats. How are you doing, Zero? No! You bastard! I'm going to murder you, my dude. If I can. If the Emperor would permit me. I would like you to die. Fuck off. Really? Oh, it is Dad. Aha. Don't you snipe me. Don't you do it. You bastard. How dare. Oh god, I need to get Captrix out of there. Proceeds to not get Captrix out of there. I just also think I could do just as good a job of just killing everything, you know? I have so many turns. There's no way she dies. Dr. Pepper is better than Coke. Still don't understand. Yeah, the butter part is the weird bit. Hey, Rad. So you've somehow become mother to your 2 siblings while our actual mother is in hospital. Oh, God. Wait, aren't your siblings arseholes, though? From what you were saying before. Is your mum okay? Like, what? I mean, they're obviously not okay because they're in hospital. Sorry, I shouldn't say stuff like that. They're not my family. Your sister?
Stalker Doctrina in effect.
Are you okay? How are you handling it? Is it serious? I mean, any hospital visit tends to be serious.
Lying in wait.
What's pancreatic? Well, I don't know what pancreatitis is, but I'm assuming it's something to do with someone's pancreas. Isn't that like diabetes adjacent, possibly? Am I imagining that?
I detect the
I know
data
diabetes is like your pancreas doesn't work or something like that. I know very little about the illness, so I'd rather not make assumptions. Oh god, did I just walk into my own minds? I did, didn't I? Ah.
Patience.
You're handling it okay, but boyfriend is letting everything get to him. That sucks. Maybe he just needs to take some space from all of it. Maybe that would be good for him. I know you're probably in a state that needs support, but if he's not able to, it's probably just going to be better in the long run if he just takes like, you know, a healthy bit of distance. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? Sometimes people just need it. Not everyone can deal with stressful situations like this equally. That's just how it be, you know? And as much as I know that you would very much prefer their support in a situation like this. At the end of the day. You're handling it okay. Because if you're doing it okay on your own, it might just be better to like let them go decompress. But I don't know, man. I don't know, and I won't pretend that I do. Because every situation is different. I can only give advice based on my own experiences, and my experiences aren't going to be the same as other people's. My advice could actually be terrible. And, you know, I try and only give good advice, but man, he doesn't want to take a break, so he's just going and going and going. It's causing him to get pissy at everyone. Can you get him to, I don't know, not take a break, but just take a breath and look at the way he's stressing out and how that's affecting the people around him? Because I'm sure, you know, as a reasonable human being, that they don't want to be putting their own stress on the people around them. I feel like anyone who cares wouldn't consciously choose to do that. So if he's not aware that that's what he's doing, maybe, you know, maybe it would help. But not everyone likes to be confronted with their own flaws, you know? Some people react very, very badly to it. It's just the truth. I know a few people that really didn't like having things pointed out that they'd been doing wrong. And it's not, I mean, maybe it's the autism not letting me do it tactfully. Then again, no one wants to be told that they're, you know, no one likes to be told when they're doing things that are harmful. No one wants to do things that are harmful to the people that they care about. But that doesn't mean they don't. Hey, Astral. It's not a new model. It's actually quite an old one, but I just haven't used it in a hot minute. I was cycling through all my old models when I was talking about all the merch stuff, which, by the way, you can find in the pinned comment above, Astral, if you would like. You can even get yourself a little plushie. For scale, it's about it should be end up being about the same size as the little cat in my lap bar.
Acquiring targets.
How many enemies are even left? Ah. You've only seen the 90ish. Yeah, I mean, that's the new design. So our birthday event is going to be spent trying to raise money to make that an actual model. Whereas this is a free one that a wonderful artist by the name of Linebreaker, Chad. And I liked it, so I decided I'd use it for a hot minute. And then it's just kind of stayed in rotation every now and again. 3 streak! Thank you so much, Astral. Yeah, we'll definitely try to support the new merch. Thank you, Rad. But you're not being controlling. It's not a matter of control. It's a matter of, you know, him being a little bit toxic. No one needs toxicity in their life. And it's like, it's not like he's doing something wrong on purpose. It's just that, you know, he's making decisions that make him upset. And when he's upset, he can't see things clearly. And then that does things that makes other people less happy than they could be. I don't know, man. Shit's complicated. Shit's complicated. Like, I'm so glad that I don't have to deal with, like, relationship drama. It's just me and Punk being silly little goobers. Which, you know, it's all anyone can really ask from. The white pant leg is fighting for its damn life. It's surviving, clearly. It's surviving. If only just. If only just. Man, I need to find an artist like this for the new model. Though I don't know, like, I feel like finding a solid 90s style artist is surprisingly hard in the VTuber model space, you know? Like, most people just don't do it. They just do, like, the more modern, like, anime art style, and it's just like, man, I want something cooler.
For taxidermic potential. Ready.
Die. You really like the strong black outlines on this one. Really makes it easy to track and rig. Wait, do you do rigging? I didn't know that. But yeah, I really like bold lines on VTuber models. I genuinely think it's one of my favorite, like, artistic choices, because it just makes it look, it makes it really pop, I think. A lot of people do very thin lines, and I don't like it. I want bold, bright, high saturation colors, thick, chunky lines, and it's... Artists that stand out like that are always very difficult to find, because they stand out, because their work is good, and unique, and functions effectively as a selling point for a lot of, like, people looking for stuff like that. And artists do custom texture for Emote Lab, also custom icon. Oh yeah, Emote Lab is pretty cool, honestly. I've seen a lot of people. I know a lot of people who use Emote Lab. And Emote Lab as a program is fucking peak. Like, I know the artists. I was gonna get them to do my chibi model originally, but you know, plans, they do not always go the way you hope they will. Something personal, kid. But, like, trying to find an artist that does the kind of, like, whole bold line thing is very difficult. I feel like the only one I've found that's accessible is my chibi artist. But I'm not entirely sure that they'd be up for doing the kind of things I want from the new design. But maybe they are. Who knows? Like, if I could get some kind of cross, you can send the VGen link? Maybe, yeah. Drop it over. I can take a look. I can take a look. It's hard. It's hard. Like, ever since... I won't lie, I've been scrolling VGen while we've been yapping, because it's just like... There's a bit of me that kind of just wants to look at shit and get plans together. Because there's a couple of artists I found that I'm like, I'm checking your stuff. I'm checking your stuff. Because it's like, I want to get it done. I want to at least have a plan. But like, having a plan doesn't mean it'll come to fruition, because the kind of model we get is mostly going to depend on how well the birthday donathon goes, honestly.
Mexico Arcanus. The tomb has been scoured of Necrons, and its capacity to reawaken more warriors is nullified.
There's some very cool stuff on VGen there. Is it VGen or vegan?
An acceptable outcome, Magos Dominus. But all calculations indicate Hecate's 4 is infested with many more such tomb complexes, most of which have yet to...
I know. Wow.
Mission complete, Magos.
Don't know if she can do a live 2D model. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. It's like trying to get an artist to do their own art style for live 2D is the big issue and the big struggle. Because, like, most people will do what sells, and what sells is very, is kind of gotten to the point where it feels almost standardized. Which is wrong. It shouldn't feel standardized. And it's kind of sad if it does. I want stuff to look kind of cool. It's why even like a slight change to the art style. I'm still kind of tempted to go with the same artist who did my chibi model, because they have a very good way of doing things. But I can talk with them about it. My big concern is that they tend to have the same model base and just customize it for a lot of different things. And it's like, the body shape I'm going for is very different to what they do.
If we are fortunate, that will be the end of it.
Still, who knows?
Perhaps fortune is not a factor. The data concerning Jebka's movements and conveyance was discovered and examined exactly when we needed it. A turn of events we must consider statistically improbable.
What do you mean to suggest, Magos Dominus? That the intelligence was faulty? Jebka's vehicle
Old
was
Avatar
certainly
Jaeger.
real. Many
Look at how you draw. You chop everything up into many layers. It was 90% before you knew what that was. That's so cool.
Only that in war,
An old one.
everything must
It is
be
indeed an
judged
old
first
one.
with suspicion.
It's just I haven't used it in a hot minute.
Meanwhile, the machine god admonishes us to leave nothing to chance.
Then we will
Do
be
you
there
have
for
a
that.
commission site, Astral? I would happily take a look. Doesn't mean I'll be like, you know, commenting. But I like to look at what people do and give a little follow and keep up with stuff. I am seldom able to afford art. The art is expensive. Well, can be expensive. I'm just a little guy. Just a little guy.
Processing orders.
Verse of the network. Create connection between this unit and an allied unit. Verse of the network. Interesting. What does this do? Hello. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That is, I think that's very... I like the idea of having time unit reaches 4 connector stacks to generate. This feels like it's both very cool but also very difficult to manage. I don't know how I don't know. I want to try this one out. What does this do? Is this a new ability for Capra? I like the idea that Capra is basically a healer.
Call the hunt.
Ah. You like perfect vision. Hey Vulcan, how you doing? The butter in soda vid got a bad reaction in memes. Oh god. You ordered a box of... Yes, I saw your post about that. I hope you have a ton of fun with them.
One more diversion from the path of knowledge. One more diversion from the path of knowledge.
For the Omnissiah!
Territory expansion.
Skitari Command Doctrina effective.
Oh, actually, hang on. We just built a forge temple. Maybe we can... Yes, we can! Oh my god, we've got the fucking Castellans now. I fucking love robots. Like my favorite thing. Well, before I start to get to know a bit more about the Adeptus Mechanicus, this was like the main thing I liked about them was they got the big robots. They're the only faction that ever really got cool fucking robots like this that wasn't on like a night scale. Really? That's fantastic. Still, man, I want to finish leveling up. You can tell we're almost in the end game because, like... one thing I think is interesting about VTuber artists is that it mostly seems to be that people will experiment and do weirder things on more chibi-ish, simplified projects. I think it's a little bit sad, honestly. What even does Videx do anymore? What is your jam? I need to level you the fuck up, my dude. You know what? Fine. No, we'll send Videx to murder these guys.
Word from the Archeon.
I know, we have to expand territory and all that. Wait, what? Oh, man. You know what? That's fine. We have a robot. What rank is that? I've not seen rank 3 sterilizers before. I guess we all have a humble servitor. Big robot? Yes, big robot. We love big robots. Ask if you should use time they come with, or if you should, so you can field them in your army. With the tabletop, yes. Or you can DM me, yourself. But yeah, the art tabletop hobbies. That's meant to be like all everyone's kind of creative projects generally go in there. Because honestly, it beats like having someone that just like has their stuff that I can look at and decide whether or not it's my jam. Is very different to just scrolling mindlessly on VGen, not knowing 100% what I'm looking for. There's a bit of me that wonders if it might make more sense to get like a furry artist to draw my model, because furry artists have very different art styles, but I don't know if they draw humans, you know? I don't know if they can draw people. It's odd. It's odd. Like, trying to browse artists for design updates is a very strange thing. 'Cause it's like, I don't know 100% what I'm looking for, but the chances are when I see it, I will know. Which does feel a little bit odd. We'll do Anthro. Some can do basic cat girls. Furry artists are definitely an option for a VTuber world. It wouldn't be the first time. You like big bots and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. You saw so much mini paintings. That's because that's where most of our people are. That's what most of our...
One more danger for us to overcome.
That's just most of our community is mini painters.
Something we can exploit.
Okay. Wait, we're not on the critical path one, are we? Sometimes I look at artists and I work and I'm just like, man, you are suspiciously affordable for the quality of this work, and I don't know if it's yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes it just seems very odd. I don't know what to think about it. Hey. Then one thing that bugs me is when someone seems very inconsistent in their art style for certain things, but then suddenly looks very consistent, and I'm just like, what do I say to that? Fuck, I think I chose the wrong mission. I meant to not do the critical path. Yeah, I chose the wrong thing. Fuck. Thankfully, the autosave isn't that far away. When you commissioned your best friend, you gave her a big tip to make... I was like, lol. That's the way. No, I don't know that people can actually... Yeah. Ah. I can't believe you. Actually, I can. Lol. Let me look at stuff. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Not. Sorry, Rad. I was looking at the artist that you sent me. Doesn't quite feel like my jam. It's very weird. Like, I know what I want. I also don't know. Oh, it's not that I know what I want. I don't know. It's weird. Oh god, that looks cool, Astral. Not quite VTuber style stuff, or well, not quite what I'm looking for, but that's very cool. I like that. But yeah, that's there is a lot of stuff. I can't believe I clicked the wrong mission. Did I level you up? No. Did I level you up? Yeah, I meant to do territory expansion. Oh god, you're doing that thing! Oh, where everything is all laggy and slow, man. Man. Every now and then, since your hospitality has made you oriented, I can understand that. Hey, Roto. You'll know what kind of, yeah, that kind of thing. It's like, I know what I want, but I don't know, like, I'll know it when I see it. But, like, usually a lot of the times I've found things like that, it's been, like, immediately no longer, like, it's not the kind of thing that, like, I can get, and it's really frustrating. Really kind of frustrating. But, like, I think the part of the problem is the idea that I want something that isn't... It doesn't feel, I want something that doesn't really feel like everything I see. And that makes it very hard to find... Very hard to, find someone. But I might very well just go with, BTSK, if I can afford them. They're not super, they're not crazy expensive though. This is the thing, it's like, man, there's a couple of people that do all kinds of stuff, and I'm just like, I need to look at you in depth at a later date. Ah! But this is very cool. I think I've found a couple of people that I might have to think about. But, you know, that's a later request. Spent way too long on many Twitter and Blues trying to find artists who have done what you want before. Yeah. Yeah. I think I've found a couple of people that I reckon might be the one. Wait a minute. I completely forgot that I needed to do this bit. Can't forget the big bots. No, we need big bots in our life, chat. Anyone who says they don't need big bots in their life is wrong. Big bot time. Oh, I didn't get any, I should probably go get someone that's a bit more melee oriented. I'm a little bit sad that we didn't get any, Apparently it's recommended to use modern bases for old sculpt Hormigants and Termagants because apparently slaughter bases are annoying. Slaughter bases are annoying. They are really annoying. A lot of the time they can bend and snap. I think it's mostly from metal bases, but you can just glue the thing right onto the I think it's more in terms of like basing the model. What's a slaughter base? A slaughter base is a plastic base that has a line running through it, because a lot of the time older models would have a base that was just a line. Like it would have a line in the middle, and then you'd have another base that would sort of be... That would sort of just kind of be there. I'm trying to explain stuff. But yeah, no. The base has a line in it, and the miniature would have a corresponding line that you would slot into the base. Sometimes it wouldn't fit correctly. Sometimes it just wouldn't fit correctly, and you'd have to do a lot of work. But also, when you're trying to base miniatures, a lot of the time these days, you tend to want to just... Oh, God. Bro is getting shredded. Oh, he's gonna die. Fucking hell, you didn't even get to have a turn, man. Wow. The thing about minis, those bases, they were easy to hold and rotate and paint. Yeah, but like, I feel like a lot of the time they're a bit more of a pain to like base these days. Like, because a lot of the time nowadays you want to, with some of the tools and things people have available, you'll want to base things before. What does this do? Wait, what's the difference between these two? These kind of look like they do the same thing. Is it just... Oh, it's just two different guns. Okay.
Blessed is the machine.
But yeah, like sometimes I think the slaughter bases can get a bit sort of in the way of stuff like that. Why am I doing this? Man. This is so massive. So you're gonna order more bases. What do you do with the 12, 25 slot bases? I mean, you could melt them down and turn them to sprue goo. Sprue goo is always useful. At least I think sprue goo is always useful. You never know when you're gonna need to do some weird kit bashing. With a few hundred grots, lol. That's true. You could also just shred them up and like turn them into like basing material, things like rubble and whatnot. Stuff like that is always kind of cool. Man, that wasn't supposed to go that way. Okay, what is my plan?
For the Omnissiah!
There will be a correct way to go about this. I'm just not entirely sure what that correct way is. Oh, there is a spot over there. This will either go excellently or terribly. No in between. Oh. You know what? I think it's gonna go excellently. Get wrecked, motherfuckers. Wait, they've got double the two fucking... Oh god, that's crazy. Wow. I wasn't expecting them to have two big characters. Man, that's rough.
I sense Xenos corruption all about us.
I don't want to go about this. Try that. That's not bad. Not bad at all. No, I want them to move a bit more. Okay, that'll do.
awaiting revelation. By the machine god,
A little bit annoying.
Omnisire, bless our weapons and
Maybe I can
curse
just delete
our
this guy.
foes.
I can, in fact, just delete that guy. Oh, that didn't actually do anything. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. Oh, you bastard! How dare! Resurrection protocols are so annoying when you're not the Necron player, chat. It is a fact. Well, there's 15, 20... Oh, and one ordered. Yeah, bases generally tend to be quite cheap, so if you need a different one, it's never a bad shout just to try and go for it, you know? It's just this one left. Okay. Amakar, I'm going to irradiate you. And you're going to die. Correct. This is the one that used their resurrection orb before, so it probably shouldn't be a problem. Wait, did that not hit any? Oh, that's bullshit, man. Wow. Wow, this scarab has so much health. Like, you should not have that much health. Oh, I need to save this guy before he dies. He just had an idea. What's your idea?
Awaiting enlightenment. Machine god's will.
We resistant. Do you resist burning? No. The boss comes with 12. You'd only using 10 for your actual army. Use the remaining 2 and use them on night. Yeah, that would look really cool. That would absolutely look fantastic.
In command.
No, my destroyer! How dare!
Omnisire, blessed by the machine god.
Man. Oh, you can't. This thing can't fight in melee. That's kind of a surprising weakness to the Castellan robot, or Castellan robot, however you pronounce it.
Blessed is the machine.
Whoa. My little guy. Whoa, made be upon you. I don't know why I ignored this guy. I was dumb. Ah! Or was I in fact secretly smart? Hey, correct. Yo.
Seeking revelation.
Correct. Man, that thing does so much damage. No, don't you resurrect them. No, good. Good. Okay. Oh, fuck. Videx, you're in the fucking way, man. Someone used Mechanicus on Steam Workshop to hack people. Wait, what? What the fuck? How? I don't have Mechanicus. So it doesn't really bother me, but I know a couple of people that do. Including Pink and Jen. That's a bit of a concern. Someone uploaded a compromised map mod. Oh.
By the machine god.
What's it called? Would you do me a... There was one specific map, and the devs already released an update to prevent that in the future. Oh god. Wait, how is it the devs are able to just stop something on Steam Workshop? I didn't know that was something people could do. But that's cool. That's cool that they were able to fix it. But man, that does me a bit of a concern. Die. Is it just that lost, I think it is just that lost Necron warrior left. How does it compare to the first? Devs can change whatever the code is attack, I guess. That's true. That is true. For me, I just wasn't sure how it would work with, you know, it being like Steam Workshop related. How would I say it's different, but not in a bad way. Some people don't quite like the music, which I think is, you know, I mean that's a matter of personal taste, right? That is, and only ever will be, a matter of personal taste. I think there's some cool stuff. Like, I like that the story feels a lot more personal than... Yeah, I feel like it feels a lot more personal than the first one. Some people may not like that there are these like somewhat important characters that kind of take over everything, like, and it's about them and their stories, but I kind of like it. I feel like you get some really nice interactions. It feels very much like more roleplay centric. You didn't enjoy the bosses in the first one? I'd say they've improved the overall gameplay. I think they've streamlined it. But like some people could argue that it's a bit more railroaded now. I don't. It's hard to argue against. Oh wait, hang on. I can have a second marshal. I'll take that. It's hard to argue against it because it is kind of a bit more railroaded. Dangerous behavioral error of human frailty. Cool.
The intervention worked, but the feedback to your cortical implants was severe. Take pains you do not leave the intervention.
Nothing wrong with an actual narrative in the game. Yeah, whereas last time it was just, oh yeah, kill the guys. It would just kind of kill the guys, you know? Whereas this one is very much more focused on the whole story of how the Adeptus Mechanicus is trying to take over this world and take it from the Necrons, effectively. Which, you know, I think is actually a very cool narrative. I love the back and forth and the interactions. And it very much shows the kind of stuff that people want, like, the Mechanicus has... There's a lot of conflicts that the Mechanicus has been just hiding from the rest of the Imperium here. Like, in a big way, and I don't quite know what to think about it. It's interesting. I think it makes me kind of like the Adeptus Mechanicus a fair bit more than I did before, just because I think they're a much more interesting and nuanced faction compared to how they were before, or well, how they generally appear to outsiders. But yeah, it's very cool. Let's see. They did. The choices are cool, but like, there's one thing I felt that a lot of people complain and say they dumbed the game down, but in all fairness, they probably looked at how people were actually playing in the game and realized, yeah, people are just doing the most efficient thing. Because, you know, if you spend too long or too much time doing other things, then it's just, you're just going to end up losing out potentially. I think it just makes sense. Like, people do what I think is probably the correct way, well, what people will generally think is the correct way to play. Not because they see it as the only way to play, but because it's, you know, you need to be quite optimal in the pathing, so they just are like, yeah. So they just kind of like, they just kind of push you forward, because that's the way it would be played out for a lot of people. You generally, the game generally punishes you if you linger too long in places you shouldn't be in. And, or at least that's how it was in the first game, to me. So I think it honestly, it just kind of like, it pushes people down a path that I think most people would end up going down anyway. Which, you know, I think is good. It's just a streamlined experience. What do I think of the Ultramarines movie? I watched the Ultramarines movie like 15 years ago. Rad. I don't remember anything that happens in it. So I suppose if I were to sum it up in a word, it would be forgettable. Effectively. Because I have forgotten everything about it. You've never been much fan of strategy games as much as I'd like to enjoy them. I think that's fair. Double Jeff salad, a double bacon cheeseburger with fries, chicken strips, and a milkshake and 2 tacos. Ooh, that sounds like a lovely little family meal. One thing I remember about the movie is how wrong the lore is. In fairness, I'm pretty sure that was. I'm pretty sure it's a very early attempt at doing any kind of Warhammer media project. Like, it's old. And you have to remember, the lore of Warhammer 40k was not 40k as we know it today. It wasn't anything like 40k as we know it today. Wait. What era was this movie made in? Because I don't know anything. I literally can't remember anything about it. It's within the first 5 minutes. Oh. It was 2010. Oh, yeah, no, they'd been starting to really well define the lore at this point in the game. Okay, so I can understand that. I can understand that. Because the lore was only, like, very loosely defined in the 90s. And through the 90s, it got more and more kind of good, kind of. Like, it still wasn't at the point where, like, I think a lot of people wanted it to be. Correct. Get defense to downed. Oh, you've got a huge range on this thing. I should probably kill that. Then shoot that. We're probably gonna be okay here. Wait, what? Oh, man. Die, please. Thank you. There we go. Ah. Oh, that was easy. I feel like only saving grace was John Hurt being the voice of the apothecary in that movie. 2010 was 30 years ago. It wasn't 30 years ago. It was 16 years ago. Fuck. And I'm already old. I'm gonna be in the latter half of my 30s in a few days. I don't like that. God damn it, chat. Imagine being old as fuck. Just me. Only me.
Following the successful
old as
execution
fuck.
of your objectives, strategic calculations have been dramatically revised.
Cool. We already know what that's going to be. And now... Self-augmentation. Are you still... Oh, man. Well, Videx, what do I want to give you?
And curse our foes.
Resilience and perfect vision. Phase effects are very powerful in this game, but not many people actually do these things. I think defended is the correct course for this. That's his main thing. This is the thing I should upgrade first. How's the customization in this? Pretty good, isn't it? I think. Oh no, I've been 35 for a year. I'm gonna be 36 soon, man. Yeah, there's a lot. Like, it's these guys you customize. Your main... Like, this goes for the Necrons, too. Like, you have some lieutenants throughout the game, and these are, like, your proxies. They have a lot more story emphasis on what these characters do and their autonomy, the AdMech, whereas they're just subordinates who have no actual input into the story for the Necrons, which I think is a shame. I kind of wish that they, you know, got to be their own people.
From the Archeop to Dayton.
Okay, we already saw that earlier. I'm kind of hungry, so I reckon this is probably going to be my last one for the night, maybe, depending on how long it takes. But yeah, you have one main leader that you've customized, and I feel like they did it this way because in the first one... Oh, you can't customize colors in this. Life moves fast? It does. In this one, it's very focused specifically on... We got robots. Yeah, so you get troops that you do. I think part of the issue was that in the first game there was very much a heavy emphasis on specifically having like 4 tech priests as your squad because tech priests got insane. So there was very little reason or incentive to use all the other guys and resources you had in the game, because why would I do that when I can just have a tech priest murder everyone with crazy augments?
One more danger for us to overcome. Or perhaps something we can exploit.
Here, Scuff, this is the beginning of the description. All that stands in their way are the mighty space marines. They are more than mortal. They are steel and they are doom. They are the champions of mankind, and the greatest of them all are the ultramarines. Yeah, that's cringe. What was this, a Matt Ward piece? Did Matt Ward, like, write the whole fucking thing? I can see that. I can see this being Matt Ward doing stupid Matt Ward things. Because that's what Matt Ward does, basically.
I detect the data scent of the prey. Patience. Patience.
Matt Ward is gonna Matt Ward. Wait, Ward can write? Wasn't Matt Ward or fucking? It was Dan. It was Dan Abnett. Wow. Wow. It was Dan fucking Abnett? Hey, Jaded. Feels like minus 1.5 degrees. Not a fan of that this morning. Man. Also, chat. If you haven't seen it, please check out my merch. Like, there's more radical retcons from other authors over the years. Yeah, I can imagine. Oh, this guy has a power fist. How do I want to fight this? You've got all of the cannons. Die. I like that the robot can just be like smoosh. It feels very nice. One of the ads actually interested you. It made you want to buy something. Fuck. Honey Wyvern, hello. How are you doing? I feel like it's been a while. We missed you playing MechWarrior the other week. Have you been okay? Have you been taking care of yourself? You shall become Borb. We patch the Borb. Where should we put the Borb? I feel like, unironically, it fits very well there. That's like a shelf, right? It looks like a shelf. Ah, you've been a busy bee. Have you seen our merch, Honey Wyvern? We have so much merch. Like, so much. Oh, please take care of yourself. I'll be sad if you don't. It's important. But I understand sometimes life stops us from doing the important things or the things that we want to do.
Modus Venator.
Well, I know that you're doing your best.
Acquiring targets.
Or at the very least what you can. You have not seen the you've been taking. I mean, the merch only launched today. Oh, you have not. Oh, good. You have been taking care of yourself. Good. Good. Wah! Well, we can show you the merch soon.
Stalker Doctrina.
Could use a second part of gym trackies. If only you had money. Oh no, this is an older. This is an old avatar. It's just not, it's not a custom one. It's just like one I got for free, and I like it because it looks cool. I got it ages ago and just haven't used it. And then when I was showing off all the old models, we were cycling through talking about the design and stuff. And because the merch is for the old model, like the classic scuff design. Oh, sorry, that's on the model that we started with. I should really get back to disabling some of these redeems and refunding the points. Imagine having Scuff Cat sweatpants for the gym. You should do it. Definitely do it. Get yourself pants for sweating. I am here so that you can sweat, chat. Just do it. Do us all the favor. It is legally required.
Assessing enemies for taxidermic potential. Call the hunt.
Also, as someone who obviously gets flirted with a lot, how do you tell if a girl is flirting with you or just being overly nice? I mean, it really depends on the kind of girl. But then again, I kind of just, a lot, like, the way... You mean, like, what's the kind of situation? What's the context that this happens in? That, like... Context matters, and it's a case of... Are you in, like at a club or a venue? Because then it's usually pretty obvious. People tend to be very, very much direct in those kinds of places. Not a question one with a go-to. No, yeah, it really isn't. Like, there's no easy answer to this question. There's also no correct answer. I often find that people who are direct. Well, I mean, I'm autistic. Like, I have limited capacity to respond to indirect communication. So most of my life, I didn't realize when people were flirting with me. And yeah, in hindsight, I feel like I missed out on a lot of fun opportunities because of it. Straight up, there was a girl once when I was in secondary school who straight up came up to me in the middle of class in front of everyone and told me that she liked me and asked if I liked her back. And I said, yeah, of course I like you. And I was like thinking, oh yeah, no, you're a good friend. Like, you're fun to hang out with. Bruh, I fucking fumbled. It was really fun. But I don't think it's brave. It's just like people who are comfortable around you have nothing to be to be concerned about. Like, and generally there's no real judgment. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? They say no? Well then everything is exactly the same as it was before. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, it's so low stakes. Like, I guess some people might get embarrassed, but like, come on. I mean, maybe this is the wisdom of me being in my mid to late 30s. Female co-worker takes extra time to talk to me, bends over excessively near me, laughs at my jokes and compliments me, but you never say... Shades. Why don't you ask her if she wants to hang out sometime? Out of work. Oh god.
Destruction at the hands of these.
She's a co-worker and you're not good with people. Ask if she wants to hang out outside of work. As long as there's no conflict of interest, it shouldn't be a problem.
My end shall come through apotheosis, ascending to a higher magnitude of understanding.
Jebka, you so mad. What the fuck?
I shall prevail, not for myself. For the glory of the higher plane awaiting my ascension.
Holy shit, bro is all caps today. Wow. Shades. Be chill. As long as you don't do anything inappropriate, you got nothing to worry about, my guy. Voice acting is pretty good. It really is. I fucking love the acting in this game. If she says ew or makes working with her awkward from now on. You're not asking her out for a date. You're asking if she wants to just hang out. You know? It's different. It's not the same. If you were asking her out for a date, then maybe. Maybe I'd get that, but you're not. That's why I'm saying, like, Don't make more of it than it is. And then you find out, you know? Because you won't know right away. There's no point in assuming you will, because, like, you won't know. Maybe she at first, maybe she thinks about it and is like, yeah, actually. But then, like, when you hang out, she realizes, maybe not. You know? There's no sense in just, like, beating around the bush and dodging shit. Just get on with it. Life is too fucking short, my guy. Life is too fucking short. If you, it's there to be enjoyed. Just enjoy it. And I know sometimes anxiety is a bitch and makes it hard. Worst case, they don't want to talk to you as much at work, and you move on, and absolutely nothing is different. You're on the side of caution, even if it's just his friend's thing. The fact that she's a co-worker could be bad. I don't know. People tend to want evidence of that. Just be like, yo, well, you know, ask to hang out. There's nothing wrong with hanging out or socializing. Or if they want to grab a drink or a coffee in the break room or something, you know? Things only get weird when people make things more than they need to be. Just be chill. I mean, it's easy for me to say. I'm, like, not involved in this. I do remember in my youth, when I was a young scuff, I fucking hated having this kind of shit to deal with. I'm gonna be real. I was not good with it. But I think you get to a point in life where you just realize the best thing you can do is just not give a fuck. Life is too short, like I've said. Scuff had a youth impossible. I'm not that fucking old. As someone who has no chill, the worst thing that you could do is not shoot the shot. Just like the best thing to do is to just hang out and work. Like, grab a coffee in the break room. Super uninvasive. Something you can just do while normally, without even having to make it extra. Just crack on. No one wants this, like, will they, won't they stuff. No one. You've more to gain than lose. Like, and if it's something that happens in a public work-related venue, like the cafeteria or break room, you know? Then you literally, there's no chance that anything could go wrong. Gotta get food. Do the thing. I wish I could go back to my youth and slap young Scuff round the face and tell her all of the things I am telling y'all, or give the advice that I can give others now, because, like, God knows I needed to hear shit like this. Sometimes people do need a push. I was one of those people. And I kind of wish I didn't have to be. I was, like, young and full of anxiety, and I had no confidence. And I have confidence now, but that doesn't mean... But, like, I also don't feel like I need to interact with people. Like, I don't care about most of the people I perceive in life, because most of them don't mean anything to me. Like, most of them I'm never going to interact with outside of certain environments. Like, what? Is it bad that you miss your youth and you're only 19? No, I don't think it's bad. It just means that you've grown as a human being and recognize that maybe you've missed out on certain things that you could have had or done differently. We all do. It's just part of growing up is that we realize, you know, we realize more of it than I think is comfortable in a lot of situations. I certainly don't like being able to acknowledge that, yeah, no. I think I wasted a lot of my younger years not really understanding myself and what I wanted from life. I never felt like I, you know, you know the kid that lives in a very troubled household and just wants to be the peacekeeper, you know? Just wants everything to be calm in a place where nothing is. That's the kid I was. And I didn't like being that person. But it wasn't until, like, I was in my mid-20s that I think I actually understood that about myself. I think I'd want to go back to being, like, an actual child. I think that's how far back I'd want to be. It would be interesting. I'd approach life so differently. But like it's impossible. Like it's all could haves, would have. Possibility is endless and infinite. It's a little bit pointless to mull over everything that may or may not have occurred. Because those things can still happen, in theory. You know? Life doesn't end just because we realize we've made mistakes or missed up things that we could have done. It only goes forward. And as long as you learn the lessons from the things you realize, you can apply those in the future. And maybe you won't ultimately miss them. Maybe later you won't ultimately miss them because they'll stop being possibilities and just start being part of who you are as a person. Which I think is all any of us can really hope for. We are the choices we make at the end of the day. We are also the things we choose not to do. For better or worse. No, the frame is just terrible in this game. Like, it has a terrible memory leak issue. And I'm playing this game with a Vtuber model for the first time, so my PC has less resources to give to the game. But people wanted Vtuber model, and I give the people what they want, you know? I give the people what they want. Do I have many models up? Yeah, I have 7 models up, which probably doesn't help. I should probably disable some of the redeems, like marketable plush. But I need something to sit on, right, chat? Oh, sorry, it was 8. I lie. But I need something to sit on, right? See, that's already looking a lot smoother. A beanbag, literally. You'll make choices, like how you choose only to engage with 2D anime girls. Real ones scare you. You know, flesh girls aren't any different. The only difference is they can touch you. Whereas I can only touch you if someone commissions art of it, lol. Or we do a fan meetup someday. Does this model have jiggle? I don't know. Why don't you tell me and find out? What do you think? Does it jiggle? Does it have the physics? I feel like maybe. I'm terrified to go out and talk to flesh balls. I don't. Do you want to know how I talk to flesh girls? I go to a queer bar. I have a few drinks. I dance. And I have a nice time. And do you know what happens? They come to me. And I don't have to stress. Because I'm not looking for anything. I'm not looking for anything. The idea of searching for connection in a world where we are starved of it is natural. But if you're confident in yourself, if you're happy in yourself, if you are content, then you don't have to search for something. You don't have to care. And life just becomes a lot less scary, you know? What the fuck do I know, though? I'm just some fucking cat on the internet, right? Oh, fuck off, Jebka. You absolute dick. Go out and leave the house. Yeah, I used to be that way as well. I understand, like, I understand what it's like to be like that, in that kind of, and it's hard. It's hard to break out of your shell. But no one can do it for you. And if work is your comfort place outside of home, if it's the only place you're confident in going, then again, just ask her for that lunch break at work. See if she wants to hang out, you know? A couple of cookies in at home if you're not driving well. You only get the day off. One day off and sometimes work 9 to 4. Yeah, that leaves you exhausted. Even home booze is expensive. You don't need to you don't need to get buzzed to like have a good time or meet people. The only reason I drink when I go out to a club is because I get embarrassed about dancing. It's the one thing the one probably weakness I still have at the age of 35 going on 36. Is that, yeah, I do still get embarrassed going out dancing until I've had, like, I don't know. I want to say 3 double vodkas, usually with some kind of mixer. But like, I'm a big girl. I'm like, what, 6'2"? So it takes a lot to like get me in any kind of mood. A lot of the time it does nothing. And even then, I'm still like only a little bit tipsy. Takes time to trickle down to stuff, yeah. I tend to wear platforms as well. I tend to wear like not big platforms. I'd be terrified of falling over in big platforms. I tend to wear like 2-inch platforms. Specifically, Dr. Martin's Jaden's.
Acquiring targets.
They're kind of not as good as they used to be, though. It's really sad. I'd probably have a better time with knockoffs in this day and age, because everything is kind of shit compared to how it was before. Back in the day, it used to be real leather and like good stuff. Nowadays, it's all cheap poly and pleather. Like, it doesn't have the same texture as real leather. Latex, however, is always good. I mean, what? Yeah, I'm not a small bean. Not a small bean. Nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Back in my day, I could get controlling that. Fuck you, Shades! Wow!
Your crude weapons could never approach such glory.
I don't know, man. We're doing a pretty good job. See, People like Jebka are why some people don't like the Necrons as much as they should. The Necrons are fucking cool, man. But this guy is like out here raving like a cartoon villain just because someone stepped on his turf that he didn't allow. Also, we shut down his catacomb command barge. He's all pissy about it because now he's actually gonna have to die. You've been turned red again.
Doctrina in effect.
You mean someone made you blush, fungi? Is that what happened? I don't know what you mean when you say turned red. You'll have to be more specific. We can't help unless we truly know what the problem is. Get fucked!
Patience. Ready.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, is that a yes or a no, fungi?
Optimized.
Are you telling me that you haven't been a good boy? That you don't deserve compliments? Manny? Why do you think it's a bad thing? Do you feel like you don't deserve them? I know a lot of people feel like they don't deserve them. Anyone who feels like they don't deserve being told nice things about themselves is wrong. I know this. Myself and a couple of people in Eden's server have taken it upon it to make fungi blush as much as possible. That's cute.
Wiring targets. Patience.
Hey, fungi. Why do you blush so much just because people compliment you? Do you not feel like you deserve it? Because you do. You're a good bean. And you deserve many nice things. We appreciate you. Well, you did all three. That's 3 bad things. It's too easy to do. But why is it bad though? If you blush, it just means that, like, it's caused a reaction, right? And sometimes causing a reaction in ways we don't expect or anticipate can be quite delightful. Of course, context matters for these things. Hey, SCP, how you doing? Is it because you're not used to it? Is that why? You even found that he specifically likes being called a good puppy boy and being threatened with bites. Lol. I mean, it's nothing to laugh about, really. It's just cute. Rad. You're allowed to be a cute little puppy if you want to, you know. Oh, fuck. You're allowed. You don't have to feel bad or embarrassed about it. I mean, fungi. Fuck, man, I'm mixed. Too many names. What's the word? Have you guys given have you guys given fungi a safe word? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happened? No. Okay, cool. I just wanted to check. That's all. Cause it just seemed the idea that you said say the word and I'll stop was Yeah, no. It's always awkward, and you get complimented because you do the bare minimum in your eyes. Different people have different standards. Different people have different standards, Shades. What you consider the bare minimum is probably a lot to someone else. Remember, everyone has different tolerances, different things that they can handle. You should accept other people's judgment of you can in fact be correct. Whether you find it easy to accept or not is, you know, is a different matter. Because a lot of people don't find it easy to accept that other people have higher opinions of them than they have of themselves.
Lying in wait.
That's fine, it takes you off guard. You're not used to people doing that. Because consent is sexy. Lol. That's true. You're a lazy bitch. Yeah, but you may consider yourself lazy, but that doesn't make it so, you know? What you consider lazy may in fact be a lot of work to other people. And I think you should take solace in that. You should accept, like... But no one can make you accept things like this. You're the only person who can. You're the only person with the power. But other people's thoughts and feelings on things are just as valid as yours. Especially if the things you do have a positive impact on their lives and experiences. It would be unfair of you to dismiss that. Oh fuck. Also scammed. No praise for Jaded on the redeem. Jaded, I'm so sorry. I appreciate you, and it's always delightful to have you here. Thank you for being actually, Jaded, I need to double check pronouns. Because I'm gonna be real, I don't know everyone's. But thank you for being a wonderful being. We appreciate having you here. It's always delightful to see you in chat. And I hope that you enjoy being here as much as we enjoy having you. Where the fuck is Jebka? Wait, Jeb. Jabby. Get right. Oh fuck no, we can't have any more plushies. We can't. All my stuff is dying when I put them up. I need to Why is it displaying in backwards? Why are my redeems queued up backwards? That's so weird. I'm sorry, chat. I know you want your plushies. But I need to reject it, sadly. Should get your channel points back. It's just like the game does not handle it. It's a bit broken.
It is done.
Did you not notice I
Jebka
deleted all the
is
plushies
destroyed.
that were up before?
We must make the most of this victory while we can.
You don't need your... well, you're getting them anyway. You're getting them anyway, whether you want them or not, Honey Wyvern. I have decided. But yeah, I think soon we are gonna have to think about calling it a night. I say soon, I mean like I'm a head out. Because I'm a sleepy bean. Why is this loading screen taking so long? Time zones do be a bitch. I'm glad you got to join us. You're a good bean. Always delightful to have you here.
Transmitting.
Okay, let me
Stalker doctrine
Capture.
in effect.
I want. More movement is good. And for Scavola. Ooh, I do like having multiple uses on weapon. No, I should probably max this out. Okay, we save and we find someone to raid. Ah! Why? Thank you all for being here. Before we go, for the people that missed it earlier, where is it? I know some people did in fact miss it. Where is the window? Thank you for being here, everyone. Ah. Behold! The merch store. We need to sell 100 plushies. We need to sell 100 plushies, chat, before people can have one. It's about as big as one of these tits, basically. It's not too big, but it's pretty big. It's pretty big as far as plushies go. Probably a little bit smaller than one of these tits, actually. It's about the size of it's about the size of someone's head. Yeah, I feel like that's probably a good comparison. Then we got stickers and keychain and a mug and a rug and a desk mat and a mouse pad and a poster and a wall scroll. Then we got trackies and a hat and a t-shirt and a crew neck and a hoodie. It all looks so good. Like I'm so hyped for this. I will have my morning coffee out of my thing, and I will get out of bed and have my very soft, comfy rug. New scale of measurement unlocked. It's one for the Yanks. It's one for the Yanks, clearly. On your model, those two measurements are the same. That's true. That is true. Well, I love the art. Is the art not fantastic, chat? We go shush. Look, Red. Booba Mousepad is coming. Just like yo mama. I mean, what? Oh god, I'm so sorry, Red. I just remembered what you said earlier. I'm so sorry. That's incredibly inappropriate. Fuck. Ah! Why am I like this? I'm gonna make terrible jokes. I fucking love this hat as well. I'm so sorry. Ah, look at the t-shirt. It looks so good. Then we got the crew neck, which I really like. And then the hoodie, which also has the extra design on the back. Good. I'm glad. I don't ever want to make a mean joke, but I know sometimes I'm a little bit thoughtless when I make a silly on-the-fly joke. The real question, chat, is there anyone you want us to raid? I need to make dinner and then I need to go to bed. Because tomorrow I have a lot on... Oh, I could raid into Kimber. I almost never get to raid into Kimber. Kimber's a good bean. They are a New Zealand content creator. So it's very, very rare that you have the option. Yeah, but I've raided into Jin fairly recently. As in, like, a few days ago. But thank you all so much. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. I think we're going to do some hobby stuff. I'll be hanging out with Warp. I don't 100% know what my plan is for hobbying, because my hobby space is getting tidied and it should be finished being tidied tomorrow. But yeah, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. And I'll see you in Discord if you're in there. What?